We're going to take a look at base 10 multiplication using the Math Learning Center app called Number Pieces. And so when you pull that app up, you're going to see these yellow base 10 blocks here. I'm going to go ahead and click on these multicolored blocks here. And the first thing I want to do is set up a space to organize my work. So I'm going to set up a little space right here. And then I want to write out the problem that we're going to be working with today. So today we're going to be looking at the problem 3 times 14, or I'd like to rephrase that and say 3 groups of 14. So that's what we're going to be talking about here. And when using our base 10 blocks, we're going to really be focusing on place value. So I have 3 groups of 14, and I want to break that 2-digit number apart according to place value. So if I think about this 1 right here, what does that really represent? Well, that 1 actually represents 10, doesn't it? And then the 4 represents 4 ones. So what do we know about 10 and 4 and how they relate to 14? Well, 10 plus 4 is 14. All right, so now we're being asked to find 3 groups of 10 and 3 groups of 4, and then we'll be finding the total of those. So I want to start by modeling, and I'm going to bring over 3 groups of 10. 1 group of 10, 2 groups of 10, 3 groups of 10. Now thinking about how do we notate that? I'm going to notate 3 groups of 10 with multiplication. And when you think about 3 groups of 10, you might get the answer 30. Maybe you counted by tens. Maybe you know that 3 times 1 is 3 and that 10 is 10 times greater than 1. So 3 times 10 is equal to 30. The next thing we're going to think about is what is 3 groups of 4 going to equal? So I'm going to bring over 4 ones, and I'm going to circle them here. And now I'm going to drag those right over here. And that's 1 group of 4. And here's a second group of 4. And how many groups do I need? Yes, we need 3 groups of 4. So I'm going to go with 1 more group of 4. And let's look at our notation for 3 groups of 4 once again. We're going to use multiplication for the notation. 3 groups of 4 is equal to 12. Now, next step, we need to find the total of these 2 numbers. What is 30 plus 12? Well, 30 plus 12 is 42. So 3 groups of 14 is equal to 42. So just a little example of how we can use base 10 blocks to help us break numbers apart into partial products using place value.